Hey folks, Dr. Groovy Scott Grove back with lesson number 34 in the country music series. Intros, outros, and turnarounds. This one has some string skipping, so you might get to use your fingers or possibly your pick on your picking hand. Okay, and we're going to have some bends on some double stops, which will be... Okay, so we got two strings bending at the same time. So yeah, we're picking up the difficulty factor here a little bit. We will be alternate picking also. That's the actual lick we'll be learning. Just for fun with the backing track. Okay, so it always helps to kind of hear that. So that's what we're learning, and if you want to be learning it with me, stick around and we'll be learning it together, because I'll probably forget it between now and then. Catch you in a minute. Okay, thanks for coming back. We have to, like I said, skip some strings here. So we're going to be playing the majority of this thing on the G string and the high E string almost all the way through it. Okay, so I'm doing it with my thumb and my first finger. If you're doing it with your pick, you can get by with it. Just don't hit the B string. Okay, so no matter what you play, how you play it with your picking hand, I say your picking hand just in case you're left-handed, you might be. So that's why that's there. We're going to be starting at, of course, the A chord, and then we're going to E, then back to A. So for the A, we're using the root and the third. Okay, if that makes any sense to you. If it doesn't, that's fine. It's all Chinese to us. Maybe you're Chinese. I don't know. Okay, so this may be your first language. We're doing the 6th fret on the G string and the 5th fret on the high E string. I will call out the G string fret number and then the E string fret number every single time, so I don't have to keep saying G string, E string, G string, E string. So right now we're at 6 and 5. Okay, I'm going to give you the numbers first. Then we're going to this, going to 7 and 7, 8 and 8, 9 and 9. Okay, now we're actually... Okay, so that's how that one's going to go. Okay, how it's picked is up to you. You can pick it back and forth like that. You can pick it like that. Okay, so again, this part is up to you, or you can pick them both together. Okay, so totally subject to whatever you want to do. I would advise you to do all three and maybe come up with 4 or 5 more, because you will. Then we're going up to 11 and 10. Okay, and we're coming backwards. Okay, so 11 and 10, we're going 9 and 9, 7, 7, 6 and 5. So we're back to the A where we started. Now when it switches to E, we're going to 4 and 4. Twice. Okay, everything here is picked just one time after the twice here. Okay, and then we're back up to 6 and 5, 7 and 7, 9 and 9, and then back to 6 and 5 again. Okay, so after we went to the E chord, okay, now we'll go ahead and just do the backing track to familiarize ourselves where we're at in this whole thing. Okay, so that's where we're at. Now we're just simply going to do a double stop. We've done this before, so we're going at the B string and E string, 5 and 5, sliding it up to 7 and 7, and then picking them both together when we get back to 5 and 5. Now we're doing a click. You got to do it on G and B. Okay, so you're just shutting them up. You're not pushing down on anything, you're just holding your fingers on top of the strings. As you're moving to your new location, to get ready to do a double string bend for these double stops. Okay, so we have 2 strings bending at the same time. This is the hardest part by far of the lick. And it's with the pre-bend. So the fingers are on the G and the B string from 4 and 3. Okay, so. And you release them and hit the 2 notes that are still on the G and B string. That brings you right back to your A chord right then. You can add that in if you want. D string, hammer on 2, 4, 2, pre-bend on the A string, 2nd fret, release it, and then hit your low A. That's if you want to do it. Totally up to you. Okay, so once again, slow. I'm going to actually do them both together this time. Now, when I said or, that was this. Or you can simply put your ring finger up to the 7th fret on the B string and not do both sliding. That's one way. Okay? Either way. Fine and dandy. Learn both. And that one with the pre-bend is a bear. Just act like your fingers are glued together. Keep the strings the same distance apart as they were when you started. Bend them up. Again, they should be, if you look down, they should still be that distance apart. Okay? Definitely takes some getting used to. That just means you're getting better once you land this thing. Then you're going to be able to do a lot of these other lessons with a lot more ease. Why? Because there's a lot of that stuff coming up and a lot of that stuff that hasn't been in the previous lessons. So again, I hope this one has been a good one for you. Let's do this one more time. And here we go. So that's with our ending variation. Okay, see you tomorrow for lick number 35. Y'all take care.